if you take a close look at what's in your garbage can, there's probably a lot that could be reused. BYU provides opportunities to recycle all over campus. Dig in with reporter Alan Miller to see where the university sends all of its recycling.
You've seen them all over campus at BYU. Blue recycle bins for paper, aluminum, and plastic. But after you've recycled, where does it all end up?
I'll bet that they centralize all of the different bottles and cans and then reuse it, I hope.
I would assume they melt it down somewhere, like cans and stuff.
It gets taken to a place where it is recycled.
And that place is the BYU Recycling Center. Recycled paper and cardboard are pushed onto a conveyor belt, shredded, compacted, baled with wire, and then stacked into a bay until they are sold. Stuart Withers is a student employee and says that the recycling collected from places like the campus press begins to add up.
You know, we get literally tons of paper a week from them. Like the paper bales we have are anywhere between 1,300 and 1,400 pounds, and we bale, I don't know, at least half a dozen bales from the press a week. So we bale a ton of paper.
Actually, 550 tons of office paper is recycled at BYU each year. That's the equivalent of 110 million pieces of paper. But that's not the only thing that gets reused, like this mountain of cardboard. Each year, BYU recycles an average of 500 tons of cardboard boxes, along with 85 tons of newspaper, 22 tons of plastic bottles, and 2 tons of aluminum cans. Assistant Manager Sean Summerhays keeps the center running smoothly. He says it's important to have a streamlined process and be efficient in their work.
You have to do things in an orderly fashion, as I say in the scriptures, house of order, house of God. So you have to do things in a pretty concise manner.
Employees at the BYU Recycling Center say working here is like searching through a gold mine. They find all sorts of hidden treasure, everything from a used crutch to an old chemistry textbook.
4 rice cookers, 3 fondue sets, of which 2 of the 3 were unopened. Some blenders.
Unopened bottles of Martinelli, snow globes, we have found action figures, we have found some stuffed animals, we have found cardboard cutouts. Just about anything weird we found.
Withers even found an old laptop computer that he fixed and now uses. Elisa Hansa says finding cool things is her favorite part of the job.
Cool books, magazines that are fun. Sometimes you find unopened candy. One time I found a whole thing of icebreakers that still had the seal on. Those were great. A bag of chips, unopened. Had those for lunch. My favorite's when Dan picks up recycling from the HVAC because they have cool paper that they dispose of. So I collect that and make art projects. I'm also working on a light stand, like a lamp stand made out of recycled books.
Hansa, who is engaged to be married, made most of her wedding announcements out of recycled paper.
This place is breeds creativity.
Even with all the extra perks of working at the recycling center, Summerhays finds his job rewarding enough.
I thoroughly enjoy helping people find ways to recycle better, whether that's through explaining what we do or showing them how easy it is or providing them with bins. It's not hard to recycle.
Alan Miller, BYU Weekly.